Hello, this is going to be a quick edition of MIW. Got the D-Man here. I was just sitting here thinking about how different things are now than when I was younger. I was born in 1960. I know for a lot of you younger people that seems like, man, that was a long time ago. Yeah, it goes by pretty fast. It doesn't seem that long ago to me. But the dating world has changed so much. So this message is for anyone, of course, but it's probably more for the people that have been married and divorced and are broke up and they're going back to the dating scene. It has changed so much in the last 10 or 15 years since social media. This Instagram, I don't think you know how addicted some of these girls are to Instagram. Some of them believe that if you aren't on Instagram, you're nobody. And I guess in their world, that's the way they look at things, and that's what they've grown up with. Um, and when I was young, a girl would not take a gift or anything from a man unless they were going steady, as we called it, or she really, really liked him. Now, these women, it's almost like they're all hoes. Um, I hate to say it, they're not all. Of course, I'm sure there are some good girls out there, but they're really hard to find. There's so many girls out there that will show themselves on social media, which is basically a form of soft porn. And it's like a big dating site or a dating pool. Guys will send them money. You got these simps that send them money. And then they get used to all this. They get likes. I mean, you could be like a 6 and get all kinds of likes on a photo if you show a little bit of skin as a woman. So it's so different now. The things that I would have to say that the morals are much higher back when I was growing up than they are now. Yeah, we had a couple easy girls in the neighborhood, but it's nothing like it is now. Um, Girls actually, men from 18 or 24 are having less sex than girls from 18 to 24. Now, when I was growing up, it was the opposite. But it's this women's movement, this equality, and all this stuff. And I don't care about feminism. I grew up with all that stuff. And I'm going to tell you that we're never going to be equal, okay? And it doesn't matter if a man goes out and sleeps with a lot of girls, he's a stud. He's considered by society to be a stud. If a girl does it, she's a hoe, okay? I mean, I don't make the rules. I don't tell people how to think, but that's just how they think. So what happens is these girls start sleeping around, some of them before the age of 18, and a lot of them after, and then by the time they get to be even 22 or 23, you can see it. They lose that sparkle in their eyes. And I've seen, I don't know how many times in my life where a girl's looking really beautiful at 18, 19, sometimes even younger. She hits the party scene and all the guys, and the time she's 20, 21, she looks like crap. I mean, it just doesn't take long for it to wear on them. I've even tried to save a few of them as the white knight, so to speak. That doesn't work either. I've always been fairly successful. And a lot of these girls will want to, when you meet them, you think they want the same things you want. And they probably do. But the problem is they're not willing to do what you do to have what you want or to have what you have. They just want to ride along your coattails. Well, tie a 100-pound sack on your back and see how long you can go with that. And that's about what it amounts to. So if you get together with these women, let's say you marry them or you are going with them or you move them in, they will drag you down. You'll go over to their house if they're not living with you and they're laying around till 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. They're not doing anything. After you're going out with them for a while, they don't want to dress up. And if they really feel secure, they'll start putting on weight. They don't want to fix their hair. I mean, don't even get me started on the dress code in the USA. It is pitiful. I would not even go out of the house looking like some of these people do. Not just the women, it's the men too. Unkempt. I mean, when I go to Walmart, I don't dress up, but I'm 99.9% of the time, I'm the best dressed guy there. I mean, today I just have this nice shirt on, a pair of Levi's jeans, and my boots, but that's all it takes to be the best dressed guy there. And then if I dress nice, everybody, excuse me, everybody's always acting like, why are you dressed up? It's like, I'm not, I just dress like this all the time. So, I mean, unless I have a tux on, I have a couple tuxedos, but just if you wear a nice button-down shirt with a collar, God forbid if you wear a tie. you want to be unique in the United States, as a man, 40, 50, 60, or in your 30s, just stay in shape. I mean, I have a six-pack now. I'm in great shape. I weigh the same thing as I did when I was fighting in my 20s. I'm about 157 right now. I fought at a 154 junior middleweight, so I'm the same. Actually, I have more muscle definition now than I had then. Or, yeah, I think I do. So I would venture to say that in my county, I don't know how many people's in the county, that there's nobody my age that's even close to being as good a shape as I'm in. I would say in the state, there's probably only a few of them. So the reason I bring it up is not to brag on myself. Yeah, I feel great about myself. I feel like I'm a 10, okay? Doesn't matter if you do, it's what you feel about yourself. Okay, but if you don't think you are somebody, you're not. But what the point I'm making is you can be unique. Doesn't matter if I know guys start feeling like they're old at 40. When I was 27, I felt older than I do today because of the type of life I was living. I wasn't treating people very well. I was very honest in my business, but in my personal life, it was a disaster. I was just very dishonest. I had a wife, I had a steady girlfriend, I had another steady girlfriend, and then other girls I was sleeping with. Now, a man can do that because women would rather share an alpha male than be with a loser, okay? But I was not being honest about it. I was lying all the time, so that really destroys the person on the inside. So remember that if anybody ever screws you over, it hurts them really worse than it does you. I know it doesn't seem like that, but it does, because all those things destroy a person. And if they've screwed you over and been dishonest and manipulative or taken advantage of you, they've done it to other people. And eventually that destroys them. Like my old mentor used to say, resentment eats up the container it's stored in. Well, so does anger, shame, guilt, regret. All those things take away your power. They destroy you. But these were just a few things I was thinking about today that I thought may be of benefit to you. And if you find this of benefit, hit the like and subscribe button, share it with a friend.